So perhaps I would like to introduce some of the circle activities that we've been doing. We'll start from something that's quiet early in the morning, and then after that we will wake the children up. So we'll do a circle, sitting down. Grades 1 and 2. The good morning song has different variations, and this is one of them. It goes, good morning, dear earth. You can sing after me. Good morning, dear earth. Good morning, dear sun.
Good morning, dear sun.
Good morning, dear stones.
Good morning, dear stones.
And flowers each one.
And flowers each one.
Good morning, dear bees.
Good morning, dear bees.
And birds on the trees.
And birds on the tree.
Good morning to you.
Good morning to you.
Good morning to me.
Good morning to me.
Then we will stand up, and then we will make the wake up exercise. It's just easy. We'll just repeat the verse. I wake myself to greet the day. I wake myself to work and play. So we have different, I will do it first. You can see for the first graders and second graders, what I do is just consistent tapping. But as you go through, I think third grade, fourth grade, you can do different variations of the rhythm of the tapping. So it goes, I wake myself to greet the day. I wake myself to work and play.
I wake myself to greet the day. I wake myself to work and play.
I wake myself to greet the day. I wake myself to work and play.
I wake myself to greet the day. I wake myself to work and play.
I wake myself to greet the day. I wake myself to work and play.
I wake myself to greet the day. I wake myself to work and play.
I wake myself to greet the day. I wake myself to work and play.
I wake myself to greet the day. I wake myself to work and play.
I wake myself to greet the day. I wake myself to work and play.
I wake myself to greet the day. I wake myself to work and play.
I wake myself to greet the day. I wake myself to work and play.
I wake myself to greet the day. I wake myself to work and play.
And then this one we do it quietly, the earth. I wake myself to greet the day. I wake myself to work and play.
I wake myself to greet the day. I wake myself to work and play.
Then we stand and then clap. I wake myself to greet the day. I wake myself to work and play. And the children would love to really say, yeah, we're awake. So it's a wake up after introducing, and they're still sleepy. Some of them are still like. And then I would also share with you a speech exercise with movement. It's crossing march. So we do it like this. Then you can repeat after me. Very good, first and second graders. Yickety, yakety, yickety, yak.
Yickety, yakety, yickety, yak.
The yak has a scruffly, scarfly back.
The yak is a scruffly, scruffly back.
Some yaks are brown yaks and some yaks are black.
Some yaks are brown yaks and some yaks are black.
Yickety, yakety, yickety, yak.
Yickety, yakety, yickety, yak.
Sniggledy, snaggledy, sniggledy, snag.
Sniggledy, snaggledy, sniggledy, snag.
The yak is all covered with shiggledy shag.
The yak is so covered with shiggledy shag.
He walks in a ziggledy, zaggledy, zag.
He walks in a ziggledy, zaggledy, zag.
Sniggledy, snaggledy, sniggledy, snag.
Sniggledy, snaggledy, sniggledy.
Snag. Then the snag, we stop. Okay.
That one has to be wrapped.
Okay. And then you can also do it like for, I think, third and fourth graders. you can switch movement. So instead of cross, you can do like this. Moses supposes his tosis roses.
Moses supposes his tosis roses.
But Moses supposes erroneously.
But Moses supposes erroneously.
For nobody's tosis are poses of roses.
Nobody's tosis are poses of roses.
As Moses supposes his tosis to be.
As Moses supposes his tosis to be.
Switch. Okay, so ikiti yakiti, and then all kind of speech exercises. So you could also see like the children's coordination left, right, and then do it at the same time.
Moses supposes what about roses?
Moses supposes his tosis are roses.
His toes are
Tosis, tosis.
I thought his roses are roses. Okay. So maybe we get the words out there. And
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I could also teach you, this is for higher grades. I don't know if I could introduce it in my class, but third, fourth, this is absolutely very nice. The chocolate wood, we can do that. Okay. Could you give me time just to write it in a minute? Okay. So I think it would be easy if you.
Do you want to go over the words to the other round?
Okay. Yikiti, yakiti, yikiti, yak.
Yickety yackety yickety yak.
The yak has a scruffly, scruffly back.
The yak has a scruffly back.
Some yaks are brown yaks, some yaks are black.
Some yaks are brown yaks, some yaks are black.
Yickety, yakety, yickety, yak.
Yickety yackety yickety yak.
Then the second part is sniggledy, snaggledy, sniggledy, snag.
Sniggledy snaggledy sniggledy snag.
The yak is all covered with shiggledy shag.
The yak is all covered with shiggledy shag.
He walks in a ziggledy, zaggledy, zag.
He walks in a ziggledy zaggledy zag.
Sniggledy, snaggledy, sniggledy, snag.
Sniggledy snaggledy sniggledy snag.
So in speech exercise says the k and the g is the one that's being drawn out. So yak, yak, and then g, sniggledy, snaggledy. So that's what I learned. Okay.